We are the Group 6 and we will discuss to you these topics: coterminal angles, reference angles, and trigonometric functions. Coterminal angles. If we were looking for the value of terminal angles in positive coterminal, first, draw a Cartesian plane. This is the terminal angle. If the coterminal is counterclockwise, add 360 degrees to the value of terminal angle equals to coterminal angles. If we were looking for the value of terminal angles in negative coterminal, draw a Cartesian plane. This is the terminal angle. If the coterminal is clockwise, subtract 360 degrees to the value of terminal angles equals to coterminal angles. I will give you some examples in coterminal angles in positive and negative angles. Number 1, the given is 160 degrees. 160 degrees plus 360 degrees equals to 520 degrees. 160 degrees minus 360 degrees equals to negative 200 degrees. Number 2, the given is 180 degrees. 180 degrees plus 360 degrees equals to 540 degrees. 180 degrees minus 360 degrees equals to negative 180 degrees. Number 3, the given is 80 degrees. 80 degrees plus 360 degrees equals to 440 degrees. 80 degrees minus 360 degrees equals to negative 280 degrees. Number 4, the given is 65 degrees. 65 degrees plus 360 degrees equals to 425 degrees. 65 degrees minus 360 degrees equals to negative 295 degrees. Number 5, the given is 40 degrees. 40 degrees plus 360 degrees equals to 400 degrees. 40 degrees minus 360 degrees equals to negative 320 degrees. 6 trigonometric functions. Is any point other than 0 and 0 on the terminal side of theta? This is the terminal side of theta. And this is the point of x and y. The distance between x and y and the vertex, we call this radian. And to find the measurements of radian, this is the formula. Radian is equals to square root of x squared plus y squared. Then, the 6 trigonometric functions of theta are defined by these following formulas. Sin theta is equals to y over r. Cosine theta is equals to x over r. Tangent theta is equals to y over x. Cosecant theta is equals to r over y. Secant theta is equals to r over x. And the last one, cotangent theta is equals to x over r. The given is 3 and 5, and the radian is square root of 34. Apply this given to 6 trigonometric function formulas. First, sin theta is equals to y over r. 5 over square root of 34. And if the value of denominator is square root, use rationalize. Copy the square root of 34 over na square root of 34 is equals to cancel is equals to 5 Square root of 34 over ng 34. This is the final answer. Cosine theta is equals to x over ng r. Substitute the value. 3 over square root of 34. Use rationalize also. Copy the square root of 34 over ng square root of 34 is equals to 3 square root of 34 over ng 34. This is the final answer. Tangent theta is equals to y over x. Substitute the value. 5 over 3. This is the final answer. Cotangent theta is equals to x over y. Substitute the value is equals to 3 over 5. This is the final answer. Secant theta is equals to r over x. Substitute the value. Square root of 34 is equals to 3. And this is the final answer. Cosecant theta is equals to r over y. Substitute the value. Square root of 34 over ng 35. This is the final answer. The last topic is reference angle. The simplest explanation for this, the repetitions and patterns of the trigonometric functions make many calculations easier. Instead of memorizing many angles and the values of the trigonometric functions for each of the angles, we can use the idea of reference angles to cut down on the number of angles we need to look at. Reference angles are defined as the acute, less than 90 degrees angle that a given angle makes with the x-axis, positive or negative. So first, draw a Cartesian plane. This can be remembered easily by using the mnemonic. So first, draw a Cartesian plane. This can be easily remembered by using the mnemonic. All students take calculus. So use the acronyms. A stands for all, which means that all the functions are positive in the first quadrant. S stands for sign, which means that only sign is positive in the second quadrant. T stands for tangent, which is so first, draw a Cartesian plane. This can be easily remembered by using the mnemonic. All students take calculus. So use the acronyms. A stands for all, which means that all the functions are positive in the first quadrant. S stands for sign, which means that only sign is positive in the second quadrant. So this is the formula of each quadrant. In quadrant 1, the formula is theta is equals to theta. In quadrant 2, the formula is 180 minus theta. In quadrant 3, the formula is theta minus 180. And lastly, quadrant 4, the formula is 360 minus theta. I'll give you examples in each of the quadrants. Quadrant 1, the given is 45 degrees. So copy this. This is the final answer. In quadrant 2, the formula, I'll give you examples in each of the quadrants. In quadrant 1, the given is 45 degrees. So copy this. This is the final answer. In quadrant 2, the given is 135 degrees. Apply the given formula. 180 minus 135 degrees is equals to 45 degrees. This is the final answer. In quadrant 3, the given is 225 degrees. Apply the formula. 225 degrees minus 180 degrees is equals to 45 degrees. This is the final answer. And last, quadrant 4, the given is 315 degrees is equals to 360 degrees minus 315 is equals to 45 degrees. This is the final answer.
You always call me full of regret. You want me to save you again. All these years, the days go by. I've seen you fall a million times. Everybody makes mistakes. It feels so hard to watch you hurt from the